Yo, what's up, guys? I want to quickly go over the best way to get to Paragon 300 this season in Season 8. Real quick, though, I do want to say if this is your plan, maybe it is best just to wait until next season. Season 8 ends, I think, at the end of June, so you have about like a month left. If you really want Paragon 300, this is a chart for you, probably for each season as well. So if you do want Paragon 300, definitely use this. Otherwise, I'd probably just wait until season 9. Honestly, I'm not too worried about 300 this season. I hit 300 season 7 about like a couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks and a half, and I'm just not trying at all this season. But if you do want it, here it is. For the S tier build, we have the Lightning Spear Sork, the Shakuna. I will be linking all these builds in the description as well. But the Shakuna Sork is insane. They're able to pump out 1 minute 90s, which if you can do that, you can get around 450 million an hour with the Lightning Spear Sork. Next up in the A tier, we do have the Death Trap Rogue. They're very quick. They can just dash, 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 lots of damage. And they can pump out 90s. 80s is more efficient, but Death Trap Rogue is the A tier. So definitely try one of these two builds if you truly want Paragon 300 and trying to blast it out. Otherwise, you can, I don't know, I try to avoid these if you're blasting XP, honestly. These are more for pushing, but you can use a Blood Wave Necromancer. These are really easy to set up. You can do like non-mythic, easy to get into T4, and then just blast T4 pretty easily using Blood Wave and Necromancer. I'd probably go with that first, and then you can, move on to Death Trap or Lightning Spear once you have some mythics. Cata Druid's good too, but I want to talk about that for a second because they're only good if you're able to like shred onto a mob. So if you're in a group and everything's dead, you're kind of just walking around doing nothing as a Cata Druid. So that's why they're in a B tier. And then C, we have Rowan EQ Barb. They're okay, same thing with Necromancer. You can throw on a Jaw Rune and Metamorphosis aspect. And get a little more movement. Maybe with Barb, you can do leap, things like that. But they're still in C because you need a lot of gear, and they can barely even do like 80s, honestly. Not at a good time, at least. To get 300, you want to be pushing for 90 seconds or less, 1 minute if you can. If you are the player, you can't even do that. Let's say 2 minutes is like your fastest pit possible. You can still kind of use this chart to use your tier, but if 2 minutes is the fastest you can do, definitely stick with that. The idea and the point of this chart is to show you it is much more efficient to just blast these lower tiers than it is to struggle with higher tiers. So for example, if we're doing T75 and we do 60 pits an hour at 1 minute a run, we're getting about 390 XP an hour versus like a pit 80 at 1.5, we're only getting 272. And then T90, we're only doing 15 pits. If we can do 4 minutes a run, that's only a 111 million per hour. If you're able to pump out the 90s in 1 minute runs, these are the best, obviously, if you can do that. But that's only for Lightning Spear Sork. So, just build the Shakuna. Go Shakuna if you want Paragon 300. Otherwise, I would just wait until next season. But these are the best builds to go for. I'll have all of them in the description as long as they have one, an author I can copy. I'll also have Rob's like spreadsheet in there as well, so check that out if you want more details, more detailed explanation, I guess, of the numbers. These are estimates as well, but it's pretty much accurate. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Good luck on 300. I would just wait till next season, but if you do want it this season, here you go. Here's the info. Just blast those lower pits, 80s, 90s maybe if you can. Yeah, the whole point, like I said, is just do lower pits in faster times because the boss kills are what matter. Have a good night, guys. Peace.